And which lane are you going in, son? Jesus Christ. This is what it look like out there. Yeah. It's just cloudy and dull, isn't it? It's not... As long as it doesn't actually rain, then we're alright. This is like my first kind of... It was like my first kind of like long ride whilst motovlogging. Yeah, most of the time obviously I'm going to and from work, so you know it's kind of short, like kind of half-hour kind of trips, nothing too strenuous. Yeah, I'm gonna ride for like practically 2 hours at this point. Going to see my parents for Easter. So yeah, this is going to be the first time I've ridden in a long time, or ridden a long distance whilst motovlogging. So yeah, new experiences and everything, first time for everything and all that. Let's wait until I want some new roads before I talk about anything interesting. Because you guys see this all the time. You guys see this boring old road all the time. Let's get you some new stuff before I start talking about anything remotely interesting. It's like now starting to rain. It's, I've literally been riding for 10 minutes. 10 minutes and it's starting to rain. I even checked the weather forecast before I left because I don't want to ride for 2 hours if it's going to rain. I'll take the car. No, okay, alright. Bring it on. I'm ready for you. Oh mate, checking out the park, are we? You were checking out the park as well, weren't you, mate? That's two like grown men's faces I've seen pushed up against the window of their cars as they go past. Like, damn! Like, I mean, my bike isn't anything special, but thank you anyway. It makes me feel better about myself. What's up, girl? Why are you looking so angry? Why do you look so angry? Why are you looking at me like, going? Thanks, wait for you. Probably shouldn't be signaling thank you to two people at the same time. That noise is so strange. Is that a Mustang up front? Oh yes. I love a Mustang. Beautiful. Go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Ooh, back slipped out there. That's interesting. Okay, so I said I was going to give you something different. Here's something different. I'm just going to flip this up because my nose is running. Good start. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, something different. So welcome to Kent. I've just been riding for the past hour and a bit. I haven't done that in a while, and my body can feel that I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, so what I was going to talk to you about was it was about stopping at pedestrian crossings. That's what I was going to talk about. What I was going to talk about was why I chose this bike. So let's go back to the beginning, shall we? So before that, I had a 2003 600 Phaser. So real old school bike, you know, carbs, not electrically fuel injected, all that good stuff. Yeah. And when I was finishing uni, I decided, hey, I'm going to give myself a treat. I'm going to get myself a new bike. I'm going to give myself something awesome. I'm going to be like, hey, this is cool. This is what I'm going to go to work on. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, so as I was looking around, I was like, right, well, I like the Phaser. I like the naked style. Well, I still do. I kind of want to try a sports bike now, but yeah, the naked style is pretty cool, pretty versatile. So yeah, I was like, okay, well, let's have a look at what's there. And at the time, this is when the MT10 was basically just coming out, and I was like, yes, that looks awesome. I mean, so I know it's very kind of it divides opinion, because some people really don't like the fact that it looks like a Transformer. I, on the other hand, love the fact that it looks like a Transformer. I think that's bloody awesome. And yeah, so I had my heart set on an MT10 for ages. And the dealership that I went to is one of these dealerships that does like multiple brands of bike, multiple models, multiple manufacturers. So yeah, so I went there and I was like, okay, so I want a naked bike, I want to try the MT10. The guy went, oh, you know, we do Triumphs as well. Do you fancy trying out a Speed Triple as well? I was like, you know what, just for the sake of like saying that I've tried out some different options, because they had Speed Triple there, and I went, that looks pretty nice as well. I do like the look at that. Again, the one which kind of divides opinion a little bit with the headlights. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll try the Speed Triple as well. So I went and tried that Speed Triple first, and it just felt so smooth. It felt so kind of what's the word? Yeah, it just felt smooth, and it just felt classy. It felt like everything was kind of well done, and yeah, it just felt like everything was in place, and it was all good quality, high quality stuff, which was good. So I tried that, and I was like, I love that. That was awesome. Right, can I try out the MT10 next? So yeah, I jumped on the MT10. My God, that thing is monstrous. Oh my God, it done half go, and it done half pack a bit of noise. Even the one I went on with the stock exhaust was, oh my God, it was ridiculous. It was one of those things where it was, I was like going around, I was like, do I rev this? Are people going to be pissed off at me revving this? And I was like, I'll give it a go anyway. I was giving it some, but yeah, very enjoyable as well. But the thing I found was the seat. It's definitely still an R1 seat, and at the time, I was not a fan of a seat that was going to be uncomfortable as hell. So the seat was really flat, the seat was really uncomfortable. It didn't quite fit the shape of my bum as well, I have to say. So it's one of those things where I was like sitting, I'm not comfortable on this, and everything felt a little bit tacky, a little bit like low quality, especially, well, compared to the Triumph anyway. I mean, I'm probably like, you know, biased a little bit, because I'd literally just been on Triumph, which is meant to be a higher quality bike than the Japanese ones. But yeah, so I went on that, and I was like, you know what, I don't really, I mean, the exhaust sound, the engine in the MT10 is beautiful, it's amazing, but do I really need that? Or do I want something that's a little bit smoother, a little bit more classy, a little bit more, you know, oh God, just go. Yeah, do I want something that's going to be a little more high quality? In the end, I opted for the high quality, and do you know what? I don't actually regret it at all. Like I said, I've said previously, the only reason I would have chosen something different is maybe to go for the Street Triple instead, to still get that same kind of high level of quality, but something a little bit more nimble, for the fact that most of the riding I do, I mean, there is a lot of highway stuff I do these days, but you know, you can do a lot of highway stuff with a 675. You don't need a litre bike. It just makes it a little bit easier to be lazy. But yeah, so that was it basically. I went in with the intention of just getting the ridiculous monster of power that is the MT10, and decided to opt for a little bit more of a smooth and classy lifestyle. So yeah, that's kind of the majority of it. I mean, it's good. It's just really heavy. I wish I could make it a bit lighter. In fact, that's one of the things I might end up doing is taking the exhaust off, not completely, putting on an aftermarket lowboy one, which is apparently meant to reduce quite a fair bit of weight, and it moves the weight down as well, so it makes it a lot easier to balance out, because the bike is very top heavy, which I think isn't helped by the fact that you've got two high mounted exhausts. So yeah, there's a couple of things that are going through my head with regards to this, but the Speed Triple is a lovely bike, really lovely bike, and I genuinely was surprised, because when I first won it, I looked at the kind of the specs compared to the MT10. I was like, well, this doesn't sound as fast, it doesn't sound as good. I mean, looks wise, I'm not sure. And I got on it and I rode it, and I was like, wow, this just feels so nice. This feels so smooth. It feels so, it just felt so good. And I was like, I couldn't get it out of my head, basically. What it came down to was, as I was riding around, I was on the MT10, I was just like, it just doesn't feel as nice as a Triumph. So, pulled the trigger, got this baby, and yeah, here we are. I thought that was an MT10 there. I was like, speak of the devil. I love this. This is like my old stomping grounds. This is where I grew up, so all these roads are very familiar to me. It's quite nice to come back. Every time I do get a chance to come back, it's always quite nice. It's one of those places where it's like, it's not the nicest area, but it's my area, so yeah, nothing wrong with it in my eyes.